The idea for the Ringwood Arts Centre was born back in 2009, when residents of Ringwood realised the need for a large community hall. Ever since then, a campaign group has been working to make their dream a reality.
There's going to be a large hall with retractable seating, which will seat 290. So that large hall will have at one end a big stage, and above the stage will be a fly tower, what they call a fly tower, where scenery and cinema screen can be flown down from the gods up in the roof. It's flown down on a special rope and block and tackle system. So that way it's very flexible. You can have a cinema in the afternoon, you can have a theatre production in the evening, or vice versa. You can retract the seats to have a disco or a country dancing event, put the seats back and you can have whatever you like. The benefits of the Ringwood Arts Centre are that it would bring a lot more vitality to Ringwood. I mean, it's a great community already. Ringwood has a lot going on. But there is one thing missing, and that is a large space where people can come together and enjoy themselves and meet and be part of a wider community.
The plan is to build the centre next to the Greyfriars Community Centre and the library in place of the current activities hall, which is falling into disrepair. The group gained planning permission for the development 3 years ago, and local architects have designed the building. In order to preserve the planning permission, though, the team had to make what's called a meaningful start to prove their intent to carry out the work. So they fundraised to knock a hole in the wall of the car park. Although it's been hard work, the group think the centre is essential for Ringwood.
Ringwood is quite a large town now, of more than 12,500 population, and growing all the time. There are big building site projects going on for new housing, and there's nowhere in the town where you can go and meet people. There's no one hall where you can meet more than about 100 people at a time. It will help draw in more people from the New Forest, especially during holiday season like today. It's a nice sunny day, so great, loads of people out in the forest having a good time. Walking and visiting local places. But if they turn up and it's raining and they're camping on a campsite somewhere and it's damp and drizzly and miserable, then the Ringwood Arts Centre will provide them with somewhere to come. There'll be exhibitions on, entertainment in the evenings and during the day as well. So that's one reason. It'll bring more business into Ringwood and also give people of Ringwood somewhere to go without having to travel to Bournemouth or Poole.
But this project doesn't come cheap, and the group need to raise £7 million to carry out the work.
We're going to be going to trust funds. That's the main thrust of fundraising. There are big trusts out there who do give substantial sums to arts venues. So that's our next step, really, to identify where best those large sums of money will come from. We're not yet doing jumble sales or fetes or coffee mornings, because really, ideally, we need to get a large sum in the bank first in order to make sure it's going to happen, and then we start locally fundraising for smaller amounts.
Although the project has already been going on for 8 years now, the team are confident that one day they will raise the £7 million they need and aim to build a self-sustaining community hub that they hope will revitalise Ringwood. Rhaya Barton, That's TV.